Puff throw a hell of a party, right? But the truth of the matter is, when he get into that other bag, that's not my bag, right? So when it's a whole bunch of young girls around, that ain't the party for me. When there's a whole bunch of other shit going on, that's just not the party. Sometimes it's just time. Sometimes it's time.
Hey yo, it's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh, and today's episode is about Mr. Joe Budden. He has spoken about Diddy stepping down from Revolt temporarily, and he had a lot to say, and I'm surprised. Joe Budden, who was a bit tight-lipped on his podcast about the whole Diddy situation, but for some reason, and maybe the criticism of people saying he hadn't spoken much had made him open his mouth. Pause. Before we get into it, people, don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, like I said, Joe Budden has spoken out about Diddy, and it's gonna shock ya. I'll tell you that for free. Check out the audio.
Puff stepped down, right?
He did.
Yes.
He did.
That happened while we were recording.
Stepped down from Revolt.
Unsurprising.
Yeah. Not surprised.
Part of course. This move was as expected. And he needed to go sit down. He needed to go sit down. Like, it's time.
Go chill out.
It's time.
Yeah.
Like, you've done a lot.
And you're rich. You
This
go
is what
chill out
happens when you stay at the party too long.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you stay at the party too long.
Good point.
Like, people kept questioning my role in some of them parties, and the Puff throw a hell of a party, right? But the truth of the matter is, when he get into that other bag, that's not my bag, right? So when it's a whole bunch of young girls around, that ain't the party for me. When there's a whole bunch of other shit going on, that's just not the party. Sometimes it's just time. Sometimes it's time. The young people, is good to have them around so you can soak up game and learn from. But then outside of that, no, the young girls, the young crowds, no. And this is to hip hop. No. Don't wear out your welcome. Age and go sit the fuck down somewhere. Be your age. And Puff be the front man for his companies, which means that
self-promotion.
He is the marketing tool. It ain't like Leo, right? Leo go do his movies, make his residuals, and hit the cut for the next 10 years. You might not see him. If you know him, and that's it. Puff is in. You can't. You can't. It's too long. Too long. Maybe this goes differently if he sits down sooner. Maybe that pow goes differently.
I agree.
And that was the favor. That was the favor. Sit down at the favor. Because it could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been.
It could have been worse. Yep. Thoughts and prayers for anybody out there who needs something.
Wow. I told you it was something, people. I told you. What made me laugh was that Joe Budden was saying all these things, and everyone else in the room was just saying, yeah, I agree. But they didn't want to go any stronger with their opinions because they know Diddy's still Diddy. You know, even though it looks like he's out of here, like the wolves are coming out for him, he's still Diddy. He's probably going to recover. His reputation's been tarnished, but he's still powerful in the whole industry. You get me? But as usual, people, I want to know what you lot think. Were you surprised with Joe Budden's response? That it was maybe too strong or just okay, or maybe it was still quite lenient to you? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.